Hi, Libra. We're going to do a yearly reading or a quick snapshot into the year of 2025. So let's see, a quick little general look into 2025 for you guys. And then next week, we're going to start up with the weekly readings as per usual. Okay, what is the biggest situation for Libra in 2025, please? What is the biggest situation that they will have or come to know of in 2025? Okay. It is about things that are traditional. It is about things that are honest, above board. Things that you are communicating with the people in your life, the relationships that you have. For a lot of you, it can be your commitments. All right. Most of these we're going to clarify all of them, not most of them. We're going to clarify them. But over here with the Hierophant, it's talking about tradition. It's talking about the commitments in your life, like your career, like your marriage, like any institution that you are applying for or to. Okay. And then the Ace of Swords are those new beginnings, or that communication that you are putting forward with somebody. But this is going to be the biggest deal for you in 2025. It just looks like you're going to have a fresh start, Libra, in the way that you're communicating, in the way that you're handling things. And it's going to be a whole new avenue for you in regards to your commitments, the things that you have in your life. You're definitely taking a much more traditional approach. So if in the past, your marriage or your commitment to somebody or your career, it was stalling or it had issues or there were hiccups in the relationship, you're healing that scenario now, okay? Especially when I see Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Now, let's continue. What is the biggest thing that's coming towards Libra in 2025? What's the biggest thing that's coming towards them? Actually, no, let's change it up. Let's do the same thing I did for Aries and Taurus. What is the biggest thing that they will need to know? The biggest thing that Libra will need to know in 2025 to help them get through their year, whether it's up or down. What is the biggest thing that Libra should know or be aware of? Interesting. Okay, you have the Star card, you have the Tower, so those are your two major arcanas. Then you have the Seven of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. So let's break this down. First of all, for some of you in regards to relationships, there's two threes here. Okay, so that's talking about third-party situation or a third avenue of some sort. But when we break them apart, let's see. We have Three of Swords, which is profound pain. This is sorrow. This is sadness. Then we have Three of Pentacles. This is collaboration. This is working with the team. This could be you, your husband, and therapy, and things that are heartbreaking. This could be you or someone having an affair, and it's heartbreaking. This is some third party getting involved, or there was some third avenue you never thought of affecting your life, and it's heartbreaking. However, I digress, because we have some juxtaposed cards here, right? You have the Tower and the Star card. The Tower talks about things breaking down in your life, things that need to crumble because they were on rickety foundation to begin with. And the Star talks about being hopeful and positive. Now, the Seven of Pentacles talks about this place, your marriage, your commitment, your job, your career, this place that you've invested a lot of time and energy in. You're pausing and you're reflecting. You're like, do I take one of these pentacles and plant it somewhere else? Now let's put this as a whole together as a story, right? Obviously, something is going to crash and burn for you in 2025, Libra. And if it's not you, then it's your partner. But it has something to do with the third-party situation. It's telling you to remain positive and hopeful. However, you're sitting here pausing and reflecting if you should move on. This is why your situation is turning out to be, for that thing that you have a commitment in, it's going to be truth and honest. You're going to put your cards on the table. So this is the biggest thing that's going to play out for you in 2025, all right? And then there's going to be some action being taken place in regards to that, but then I see the devil under there. You want to be careful of toxic situations and or putting yourself in a loop, repeating patterns. Now, we're going to break it out. We're going to do what's coming towards you in regards to love. We'll do one for finances, and then we'll see the outcome of the year towards the end of the year. All right, what is coming towards my Libras in the biggest thing in love for 2025? Love and relationships, please. The Hermit and the Six of Swords. Wow. Okay, so obviously you've been through some things in your life, right? I mean, the most amazing thing about you, Libra, is in 2024, you had your ups, your downs, but you really did only look at the positive side of things. I mean, you did see the negative, but you went ahead and you just kept with the positive attributes of your life in 2024. Now in 2025, because of all of that, you're using your wisdom. You're pulling your energy now. When it comes to relationships, you're being smart. You're being wise. You're not jumping at the bit, and you're not just putting yourself out there so fast. You're laying low. You're using your wisdom to make those decisions. And you are going to leave difficult situations behind and go into something much smoother, something much more easier. And I don't know if you find the strength to push yourself forward to go and talk to your partner or your person, or they to you, because I see the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, but under that is the Two of Cups. This is mutual love and respect. This is you both feeling the same exact way. And then the Healing card under that. So I feel like a lot of you are fixing a rift between you and someone else. Others of you, you're leaving things that are very difficult behind, that were very difficult, toxic relationships and situations, and you're going to something much far more smoother and easier for you. And it is healing your inner peace. It is bringing you back center balance. Now, for my Libras, what's coming towards them in regards to finance, career, and or if you have a hobby, or whatever it is that you are focused on. Like say you go to some competition school, or you go to dance school, or you go to sewing class, I don't know, some knitting or book club, and you want to achieve something. That's part of this bucket also. All right. So universe, angels, spirit guides, what's coming in for career, hobby, and or finances for Libra, please? Lovers is in reverse. And the Seven of Wands. Interesting. I feel like for some of you guys, there might be some sort of toxic situation. I don't know if it's the environment that's toxic or if it's you, like you putting this mindset in your head that, you know, this partner that you have to work with, this person that's challenging you or competing against you. Maybe they're not competing against you, but in your mind you feel that way, right? Because you are going to be very defensive here against this partner. You're going to be like either resisting them from partnering up with somebody else or holding them back. And this is somebody that, I don't know, makes you feel like you thought you were working together, but you're really not. Feels like they're trying to compete against you, so you're better off not working with them. I don't know. It looks like you're going to be making a big decision regarding that individual. Because this is somebody you need and they need you, whether you want to be with them or not. You need each other. Okay. Outcome of the whole year and or what we're going to see towards the end of 2025. For Libra, please. These are the biggest things you're going to be seeing throughout the year. So please feel free to come back to this video anytime this actually happens to you and be like, oh my God, Elpis Enlightenment. Well, I think it was spot on. You come back here and, recap and hear the video again. Queen of Pentacles and the Moon. Interesting there also. I think you're going to have some interesting times in 2025. I think your relationships are going to be challenging you, regardless of love relationship, friendships, or workships. So it's love ships, work ships, friendships. All your ships are going to be like taking a beating with up and down, like just like a ship literally in the middle of the ocean gets hit by a lot of salt water and a lot of wind or storm or whatever it is. It takes a beating, that ship, until, it gets to port. I think this is what's happening to you. I think a lot of it started in 2024. And at the end of this year, I feel like there's a queuing up. So in 2025, it is how you're going to manage and handle these situations. With the Queen of Pentacles and the Moon, it's like you're going to find your stability. You're still going to remain who you are, positive, nurturing, loving, kind, caring. But the Moon over there is telling me that things are going on behind the scenes that A, you can't control because they're in your external environment, or B, things that are being said behind you. And whether it's positive or negative, we don't know. They're just things are being said. Yes, it can be positive with people saying things behind you. They could be like, damn, Libra's doing a fucking great job. We need to promote them before we lose them. Or, a lover's like saying, my God, I can't lose my Libra, but maybe they're not telling it to you. They're not being vocal. Or this person that's competing against you, Libra, you're like, God damn. And, you have no idea what the universe is working for you. But what I do like is the Queen of Pentacles showing me and telling me you will find your stability. You will find your footing. You will find your ground. Now, I want to start clarifying all of these and see where we're at. I'm going to pause here and go get my funky glasses. I'll be right back. All right. Let's see what's going on here for you guys. What is the Hierophant and the Ace of Swords? Please help me clarify this for Libra. Libra, please. Nine of Wands. And the Page of Wands in reverse. Oh wow, and the Hierophant is here again, clarifying the Hierophant. I feel like Libra, the biggest situation that, or what I'm seeing here for 2025 with the Hierophant, is whatever you are committed to. Again, commitment is huge. We're talking about like you go to college to get a degree, you court somebody to get married, you take training to become a professional of something, right? These are commitments. These are things that are traditional. Anyway, long story short, Page of Wands in reverse. Some of you guys, somebody here is very vulnerable and is not willing to put down their guard. So it's a big deal for you, Libra, that when this conversation ensues, or when you put your cards on the table, or the other person puts their cards on the table, it stops you from being curious. It stops you from wanting to know. It also stops from any kind of news from coming in. So for me, it feels like you got your answers. You get your answers. It's like you feel like this is it. This is what it is. Anything else in regards to this situation? Yeah, Ace of Cups. This whole ace to this Hierophant over here, this is going to start a new beginning to this thing that you're working on. This thing that you're committed to. So this new beginning was difficult to begin with because somebody here had all their guards up. Somebody had all their boundaries up. Nobody was being vulnerable. So at some point when the cards are put on the table and you have this conversation and you lay down the truth, It stops you from wondering. It stops you from second guessing. And you begin this new beginning in this traditional thing that you're doing, whether it's a marriage or a commitment or something you're working towards, like a big goal of some kind, or career. All right, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords. Working with a team for some of you, something is heartbreaking, which is also third-party situation, or working in a group of 3, or there's an affair of some kind for 3. Whatever 3 dynamic, it's hurting, right? There's a big fight, there's a crash and a burn. Now it makes you wonder and makes you think, should I stay here? Should I be in this place anymore? This place being your relationship, your commitment to whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, your job, your career, whatever it is. You're going somewhere, swimming lessons to learn something, and you're like, this isn't working. But you're trying to remain positive and hopeful. Nine of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. A lot of you guys are going to end up possibly breaking up here with somebody, right? This is going to be the biggest deal of 2025. You're going to end up breaking up here with somebody, and it's going to be hurtful and painful, and it's due to a third-party situation, okay? But as you do this and you become single, you find your financial independence and your stability, right? There you are. Others of you, if this is in regards to commitment or whatever else it is that you're dealing with, you end up saying to yourself, I'll just be an independent. I'll work on shit myself, and I will find my stability in that way. You're definitely going to be very mature and wise in regards to this. There's going to be some big opportunities in 2025 for you. I see you manifesting great stuff here, Libra. Here's the Wheel of Fortune, where this is actually happening to you in 2025 to change your life for the better. All right? And it's going to end up bringing you success. 6 of Wands. But you will have this loving relationship also with instability, King and Queen. So let's continue. Let's go right into love. Let's see why the Hermit is here and the 6 of Swords is here for your 2025, please. Libra, please. See, you're going to pause and reflect, and you're like, do I stay or do I leave? I want to go to the place that's going to make me happy and where I can love someone and be loved, where I'm in an environment where I like everyone and everyone likes me back, right? 10 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles is like, yeah, I know I spent a lot of time here, but I'm going to take a pentacle and I could put it somewhere else to achieve this also. The 10 of Cups. 5 cups are mine, 5 cups are yours. See, the 5 of Cups by themselves is guilt, regret, sadness. But when I take my 5 and I combine it with the other person's 5 and we have 10, it's happy. It's a happy combination. So you're going to make these wise choices in regards to love relationships, right? And you're going to leave something difficult behind so you can go towards something that's going to make you fulfilled and happy. Not just you, the whole party around you. All right, what about finances here? 7 of Wands in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. 7 of Wands upright, please. And Lovers in reverse. When it comes to career, finance, hobbies, whatever this is for you guys, the 8 of Wands in the Chariot, okay, and then there's the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I suspect that you push yourself away from a lover, which is a partner actually when it comes to work. Or say like, I don't know, your partner, you compete in dance and you have a dance partner and you're just like, no. You resist them, you fight them off. I don't know what it is that you do. Or, you have like a relay race and you have to tag in your other person. Or your coworker and you both need each other. You can't do it without one another. You are each other's counterpart. You have this focus, or you will. And you're going to just take action behind that and just keep going, right, Libra? So you're going to resist this partnership. You're going to resist being with somebody. And just do your own thing. Okay. What is the Queen of Pentacles and the Moon, please? You know, the Queen of Pentacles, which could be you, of course it's you, or an earth sign female, I'm going to tell you right now, this is also you keeping secrets too. All right, so it's not just secrets that are going on behind your back. Some of you are just doing it just so you could keep the peace, just so you could keep some stability going on in your life. All right? It is exactly what I thought it was. See, Temperance is sideways. Temperance is finding inner peace. It is finding that balance. It is also being patient. Also, you have the Magician. The Magician is talking about manifesting that thing that you want in your life, in your world. So I think you're making silent moves, at least in 2025. I think you're quietly trying to get your shit together. Basically, that's what it's saying. You're quietly getting your shit together. And I think you're mobilizing and doing whatever it is that you're going to do. Any pain you're going to suffer, I think you're going to suffer it alone. And not because there isn't anybody around you. It's just because I don't think you're saying anything to anyone. I think you're just trying to manage it on your own. So let me see what's going on over here again in love for Libra, please. But you do end up the year being stable. You are quietly making some kind of power moves or boss moves on the DL. That's what the Moon is. You're doing it. You're making some moves to find your stability. And it is definitely to bring you center peace. I think whatever you're doing it on the low. All right? These are future predictions. I know everyone's going to be like, you don't even know what you're saying. What are you talking about? I'm only telling you what the cards are telling me. Because the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck is profound pain. It's sadness. And the Moon is coming out again. With strength. You're trying really hard not to tell anybody your pain or anything. So, it's your business. See, stay optimistic about your love life. You're going to be debate and reconciliation at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I think you're quietly making some kind of moves in regards to relationships, especially a third-party situation for some of you. You're quietly doing something. And you might be worried over it. Some of you could be rejecting a lover here. Anything else in regards to what else is coming towards Libra 2025? You deserve love. So that tells me some of you guys are with somebody that doesn't honor you or see your worth or value or respect you. Others of you, you are giving yourself to people that don't deserve you. Kind of the same thing. Or you're with somebody right now that's giving you peanuts or breadcrumbs. Alrighty, moving on. Wisdom House of Night. What say you in regards to everything else? Advice, hobby, work, career, rest of it. For Libra, please. Differences. This is going to be important in 2025 for you. Libra, you cannot compare yourself to anyone or anything. You are unique in your own way. Okay? Choosing the symbol for differences asks you to accept that you will not always agree with everyone and they may not always agree with you. As your goddess, I have seen many things since the beginning of time. Know that the intricate differences between all beings are sacred and good. You must learn to accept that others are not the same as you. It's important to allow others to express their own opinion. Consider the differences between an orange and an apple. Both are fruit, but they're different kinds. Is one more valuable than the other? I think not. All creatures, all beings have a right to their uniqueness. Try to see and hear the other person's side if you can. All right, guys, this is what I have for you this year. And we'll get back to our regularly scheduled videos. All right, please leave me your comments down below, Libra, and I'll see you on the next one.